The final underway then, and it's Melrose kicking off towards the town centre, and already a good tackle comes in, and it's picked up now by Ross Goodfellow. Remember, these two sides clashed at Peebles on Sunday, and it was a victory for Jedforest in the quarter-final, right at the death of the try from Lewis Young. Will it go down to the wire here in this final? Remember, it's 10 minutes each way. Penalty coming though. Melrose's way, 5 metres inside the Melrose half. So picked up by Scott McCormack, feeds it out to John Dale. Scott White then on the ball on the halfway line, feeds it out along to Callum Anderson. Anderson then back inside to Alan Dodds, and Dodds is clean through the middle. He's trying to go down Gregor Young. Dodds is going to go all the way into the left hand corner. He's been tackled by Gregor Young, but he does enough, Alan Dodds, to go into the left hand corner, and it's first blood to Melrose in this final. Just about 50 seconds on the clock. It's Melrose 5, it's Jedforest 0. So the ball then, a good kick off from Scott White, high telling kick, up goes Darren Gillespie. Good take from Gillespie, feeds it out then to Ross Goodfellow. Goodfellow along the line to Ewan Scott. Scott trying to find a gap. Oh, he goes round Scott White. He's clean through here. Ewan Scott now. He's got Lewis Young in support. Ewan Scott on his own over the halfway line. He's got the support. He's got it from Lewis Young. Young then turns on the burners inside the 22. Has he got the legs? No, he's going to be caught. Great tackling there by Callum Anderson and Scott McCormack. It's a steal. Jed turn it over. Ewan Scott on the ball now. Out to Gregor Young. And Gregor Young right through the middle. Right between the posts. And he goes in. And you can hear the crowd on the far side absolutely roaring that try. It's now all square in this final. It's Melrose 5, it's Jedforest 5.
Yes, the contingent of Jedforest supporters certainly jubilant there. Gregor Young in the semi-final put in a wonderful shift, some fantastic tackles towards the end of that very, very entertaining tie against Kelso, but they're showing that he's a finisher as well.
Jedforest 7, it's Melrose 5, just about 4.5 minutes played in this first half. Quick taken penalty from Melrose. Oh, as Callum Anderson couldn't hold on to it. It did go behind him though, as Alan Dodds now picks up. He put Melrose in front. Is he going to go on a wee run here? He feeds it inside to Graham Dodds. Graham Dodds charging down the middle of the park. Dodds though, he's been chased all the way by Gregor Young. Inside past Alan Dodds now. Dodds, where's he going? He's up to the Jed 22. Great tackling. Gregor Young just about gets him, but Alan Dodds is going to go in for his second try in this final, and Melrose go back in front. Lewis Young just receiving some treatment, runs over at the far side now. It's a high ball up goes Michael Weekly. It's pinged back though, and the ball just spinning loose. Good take though by Jamie Murray. Jamie Murray's now off. He feeds it out wide to Scott White, up to the Jed 22. Out wide, taken on by Anderson. He ain't going to be caught. Anderson into the left hand corner. That's how you do it. Jed 7, it's Melrose 17.
And it was such an important take there from Murray, because you felt that Lewis Young was there or thereabouts as well. Any mistake, he was going to collect the ball in space. He'd be up the other end in a flash underneath the post, you would imagine, for a straight response from Jedforest. But Melrose, having got back in front, have extended their lead now with an excellent score there. But that was all about a good restart and good take from Murray.
Comes out now to Gregor Young. He's got Lewis Young, his brother, in support. Gregor Young kicks into space though. Trying to go up there is Gregor Young, and it's good take as well. It's good work from Scott McCormack, picked up now by Jamie Murray. Jamie Murray on a wee run, feeds it inside to Callum Anderson. Anderson now, he's got the burners on. He ain't going to be caught, and Callum Anderson's going to go into the left hand corner. He's been chased by Gillespie. Too much gas there into injury time in the first half. It's now Melrose 24, Jedforest 7.
Yeah, Jed pushing forward there, left the back door open, and the opportunity was there for him to run in for a score. And as you say, as soon as he accelerated away, you felt there was only going to be one outcome so far. You know, he's always been pushed into the corner, making it a bit harder for Scott White. But another try for Melrose, who've been very clinical in the first half.
Melrose 24, Jedforest 7. The ball just scooped back, should be picked up here by John Day on the halfway line. Pops it into Alan Dodds. Dodds feeds it to his brother Graham Dodds. He's caught though. Recycle ball to John Dale. Back out to Jamie Murray. Jamie Murray finds a gap on. Jamie Murray is through now. He's got the options here inside to Alan Dodds. What a pass, and it's going to be finished off by Alan Dodds, and Melrose in yet again. Melrose 29 is Jedforest 7. Some lovely sevens rugby from Melrose in this final.
Oh, absolutely, and again Alan Dodds there, an excellent score right down the middle. This time we've said a few times he was down the left hand channel in the first half, scoring some excellent scores there. But tremendous ball retention from Melrose as well, creating the opening, getting the forwards involved. I mean, somebody like Graham Dodds with the initial burst, so important, then creating some space, and the Jedforest defence opening up at will now, which is something we haven't seen very often in this tournament and previous tournaments in this Kings series.
Scott White then with the the kick-off. It's high into the air. Melrose won it back yet again through John Dale, picked up then by Scott White. White feeds it out to the left-hand side to Callum Anderson. Anderson up to the halfway line. Where's he going to go? Trying to go through three players, and he has. He's left them all for dead. Ewan Scott, Gregor Young and Lewis Young and Callum Anderson right through the three players. They'll not be happy with that missed tackling, but Melrose are absolutely running riot. Melrose 36 is Jedforest 7.
Simple stuff, Stuart. I mean, again, it was an effective kick-off there. Right from that restart, Melrose, I mean, they're so used to this sort of thing. They're so well drilled at set pieces and restart kicks. They won possession back, and then immediately they attack Jedforest. They're just not allowing Jed any ball at all, and they're hurting them every time.
The ball comes out clear. The referee says, in fact, he's playing an advantage at the moment. Callum Anderson on the ball now, trying to find a bit of space here. Anderson, 1, 2, 3, 4 players. He's gone through 4 there. Callum Anderson, he's on his own at the moment. He's up against Ewan Fowler. He's got Fraser Thompson now, and Thompson will turn on the speed. He's not going to be caught, and Thompson's going to run in for yet another Melrose try. It's now going to be Melrose 43. It's Jedforest 7 with 7 and a bit minutes gone in the second half as Fraser Thompson touches down, and the ball now on the Melrose 22. Melrose in possession. It's going to be picked up by John Dale. Dale, he's got Callum Anderson in support. Dale though, dummies the pass inside to Callum Anderson, breaks the tackle of David Goby, goes round Ewan Fowler, and Callum Anderson again. He is like lightning. He's away right down the middle of the park, and Melrose now going to hit the half-ton mark in this final. It's now going to be Melrose 50, Jedforest 7, just over a minute to go in this finals. Anderson touches down for yet another Melrose try. Scott White walking up now for the conversion attempt, but this has been a one-way traffic for Melrose.
It's been a Melrose masterclass in the final of how to play the abbreviated game, but you go back to just before they got possession when Gregor Young had the ball down the left-hand channel. He had no outlet earlier on in the tournament. He's always had outlets to release the ball and keep the attack going. Melrose didn't allow them that outlet. They won possession back, and they were in for another score.
Well, the Jedforest from the kick-off have it now with Darren Gillespie. Gillespie trying to go to the far right corner. He's got support now from David Goby. He's up against, at the moment, that's Craig Jackson. Gillespie offloads into David Goby. Goby on his own at the moment, looking to offload. He does to Gillespie now, out to Gregor Young. Gregor Young feeds it out to Gillespie again. Long pass out, taken on by Ewan Scott outside the Melrose 22. Caught though, or is he? Half caught there by Jamie Murray. Offloads the ball, picked up then by Darren Gillespie. Just outside the Melrose 22, taken on by Berthinison. Berthinison feeds it out to David Goby. Goby then trying to find his way through, but there's no way through here. It's turnover ball, and here come Melrose. The ball fed out to John Dale on the far side of the field. We're into injury time now in the Kelso Sevens final. Fraser Thompson on the ball. Oh, toot toot. He's turned on the burners. He's gone round Ewan Scott. He's got John Dale in support. Will he pass to John Dale? He does, and John Dale's going to go in for the touchdown. Melrose 57. It's Jedforest 7, and in fact the final whistle goes here at Pointer Park, and what a victory for Melrose. They now move into second place in the Kings of the Sevens table on 38 points. Selkirk in third on 35 points. We'll do it all again tomorrow, but today belongs to Melrose. The final score here at the Kelso Sevens in the final, it finished Melrose 57, Jedforest 7.